World Tour 15 takes us to the Miachkovo Airport in Russia for the running of the Miachkovo 200. Race 1 consists of drivers number 24 to 99. Jordan Davis starts on the pole. It's the last time we'll be having dual races this season in the Pole One Cup Series. Oh boy, we got off to a flying start for some of these drivers. Connor Breen and Sean Harple already way up high on the corner. Near the Great Plains, by the way. That's pretty nice detail that they added the plains, because this is an airport after all. But Connor Breed and Sean Harple just flew off the track, and will have trouble, and they'll have to get back up on their own. That wasn't the only thing that those were the only drivers that messed up on this track. Chloe Baker gets too high up trying to go 3 wide, and Leah Walker gets dumped by Nick DeVasso near this corner. And right now the field's separating a little bit as Jordan Davis pulling away. Oh boy, these guys we're getting way too loose on this corner, this particular corner. They're racing like they're on dirt or something. Oh no, Sean Harple not again. Oh, Sean Harple for the second time today. He gets spun on the same corner. I don't know what that is. And Leah Walker spun on her own along with the 47 of Connor Breen. My goodness, why do these drivers keep spinning? I have no clue. Chloe Baker in it, but the biggest wreck of the race was this one. Dylan Thoreau gets hit in the tire barrier and flips upside down. That'll bring up a caution. David Johansson gets hit by the 43. He gets spun as well. A big wreck to start off here in the race, but to make matters worse, I just found a glitch here on the track that pretty much almost ruins the entire race. These drivers just can't get out of pit road because the pit exit is too narrow. For some reason, they just couldn't come out of pit road, and we caused a massive traffic jam. You see everybody wrecking, everyone trying to get past, and everyone wrecks in front of them, and it becomes way too hard for these drivers to get through. I don't know why that is. For some reason, I've never experienced this glitch before, but well, it ruins the race. It pretty much ruined the entire race. We still have another race to go here in Miachkovo, but race 1 was a complete disaster, thanks to the massive pit road that glitch you saw, with drivers not being able to go through because the exit was too narrow. That pretty much just ruined race 1 for us. Sean Harple, Nick DeVasso spun on the restart. Wow, Harple, this is like the 3rd time today he's spun on the track. I guess he's having trouble with his handling today. And same for Connor Breeden. Again, these guys probably have trouble handling with this little treacherous course. And I don't blame them because this course is pretty tough. Like I said, it pretty much ruined the race. There wasn't any excitement after that glitch. The only other excitement that came about after that was pit stops. And RJ Bishop was able to come out in front. This time, though, the drivers were able to go through the pit road exit without much of a problem. I guess passing on outside of the pit road exit is probably not allowed because of the narrowness of the exit. So there were more pit stops. Vulcan stayed out for an extra lap to take the lead, but he would have to come down pit road along with everybody else that also stayed an extra lap longer. But other than that, there wasn't much excitement to show for race 1. I really wish it could have been a lot better. But like I said, that pit road glitch just pretty much ruined this race 1. Again, we still have another race to go in Miachkovo, but this could have been a lot better. Well, it's going to be a lot. Race 2 is going to be a lot better, I promise you. Well, let's just get race 1 out of the way. White flag is out with 1 lap to go. RJ Bishop took the lead after all that calamity. Bishop sharing the ride of the 95 with Daniel Voiles, and Voiles is watching from the pit box, and he's cheering RJ Bishop on. He's doing a pretty good job here in Miachkovo as he survived through all of that, and he is now your leader coming into the white flag. Joshua Balkan, even though he pitted a lap later than Bishop and Pichu, he's in 2nd place, but he's way too far out to be a factor. Almost a 3-second lead over the 42 for Bishop, and he's got a couple corners left. Only 9 drivers finished this first race because of the, as you saw, pit road glitch. But coming off the final couple corners, RJ Bishop, he's finally going to be a Pole One Cup Series winner. He's been competing for a while on and off, but in a ride, well, in a different ride, but he has never won a Pole One Cup race. Well, he's finally going to be able to do it now. He wins race 1 of the Matryoshka 200 here at the Miachkovo Airport. So what a race! It wasn't as fun as I thought it would be, but well, race 2 is going to be even better, I promise. RJ Bishop wins race 1. Let's take you over to race number 2. Skies have cleared up for race number 2 here at the Miachkovo Airport. Justin Roberts starts on the pole. This race has drivers with numbers 1 to 23 here on the track. And we get things started right off the bat, as these cars are doing a lot better than race 1 did. Oh boy, a couple drivers still spinning though. Luke Walker, Cody Hagan have spun off on the first corner of the race. That's the same corner that Connor Breen was having trouble with, along with Sean Harple. But a lot of these drivers would spin on the S-curve right here, like about half the field spun on the curve. But Philip Goldberg got the worst of it. He hits the tire barrier, gets a lot of damage, his race is over. And, well, for most of these drivers, their race would still go on, except for Luke Walker. He hits the tire barrier and is up in smoke. His night is already over. Dylan Young took the lead after all that mess. He passed Justin Roberts to take the lead. Dion Scott spins near the same corner, and a lot of others as well. So obviously this is going to have a lot more wrecking than what we saw in race 1. I told you it would be more exciting than race 1, and probably not for the reason you might think. Anthony Marchese gets stuck on one of the tire barriers. His race is also over. Almost 10 laps to go here in race number 2, and Justin Roberts looks to retake the lead from Dylan Young on the restart. Here he comes down the first S corner. We remember a couple of these drivers have slipped up here today, and Roberts have slipped. And look at this, Seth Cole is taking the lead. Where did he come from? He was standing right behind Roberts, and Roberts slipped up. Dylan Young, I don't know what he was doing, but he slows up and loses the lead to Seth Cole. Angel Navarro also spun as well. A tough break for him, and he's not the only one. A lot of others as well. Zachary Fitzwater, Hargel Alonso, and Roman Rahal all get involved. Oh, and there's also O'Neal Balvin. 8 laps to go. Seth Cole trying to hang on here in the Miachkovo Airport. Ooh, man, here we go again. George Ward and Justin Roberts spun again. And Angel Navarro as well. Wow, that corner is pretty deadly for most of these drivers. No one can. It seems that the drivers in the back don't know how to navigate through this course correctly, nor even how to steer. But anyway, Dylan Young gets wrecked. His day is over. A heartbreaking day for him. He had the lead early in the race, but lost it. Now he gets hit by the tire barrier, and his race is over, just like that. George Warwick's race would also come to an end after that spin, and you saw a couple of other drivers spinning as well. It would come down to a final 2-lap showdown here in race number 2. Jacob Lawler has moved up to the 2nd position, looking to catch up to Seth Cole. And as you see, Roman Rahal looking to make this a comeback day. Oh man, he was running 3rd, looking for a comeback, and he gets high on the S curves. But we're still green for some reason. And this is the longest longest green we've ever been here in race number 2. We've had a caution just about every lap, and man, it's been a disaster here in race 2. It's been a wreck fest, complete full-blown wreck fest, and it looked as though as we're gonna get to green on the white flag, but Benjamin Miles hits the tire barrier along with Joseph Shregley, and that would bring out the final caution of the day. That would be it for the race. I skipped over the end, so this is pretty much the final moments you're going to see from race number 2. It looks like Lawler's not going to have enough for Seth Cole, and coming off the final corner, Seth Cole collects his 3rd win of the season here in the Miachkovo Airport. He's the first 3-time winner of Season 15. We didn't have a 3-time winner last season, but now Seth Cole is a 3-time winner, a force to be reckoned with this season. Hope you guys enjoyed our dual races from Miachkovo Airport. That's it for the dual races. It's going to be 1 race weekends from here on out. So hope you guys will stick around for the next couple of races in the World Tour. We'll see you guys later.